So these are cool. They came in my Bless box, and apparently they vibrate and break up dirt particles and makeup and whatnot. And there's 3 of them. So see how these work. It's so cute and tiny. It literally is like the size of not even my full hand. It's like the tip of my fingers. But, ooh, I guess it's like supposed to, it's pulsating so that it gets out all that gross stuff off our face and then gives you that nice, pretty glowy skin. Let's try it. So all in all, it made my skin, got all that dirt out and excess makeup that stays in my brows mostly, but still love my PMD. This thing is amazing. So this actually gets like the skin that's dry. So I always start with my brows. Ever since I got them microbladed, I think what I love about them is that it gave me more shape, but at the same time, I still have to do them every day. But it's easier for me because I have shape now. Whereas before it was just like a thin, ugly line where hair was missing and there was nothing going on. But I think my Anastasia brow pen pairs really well to my skin so that you can't tell that there's not hair up here. Because when she did the lining for the microblading, my eyebrows were just gone. So she had to basically start to create an eyebrow line by making it a bit longer across my face, which I love because now I feel like I have. So I always get a lot of compliments on my brows, but this is obviously the before and this is the after. So again, the shape is just from the microblading. I need to go get it retouched. More expensive here than it was in California, so that's why I haven't gotten it done. But just don't look at this ugly one. And just like that, I have brows again. So Anastasia brow pen, amazing. Like I can't even say enough good things about this brow pen. It literally has saved my life because I've just never had brows. I don't know why, but this pen will fix that for anyone. So I got this in my BoxyCharm box. Yes, I get a lot of boxes, but I also get them with discounts and some of them for free. So I have a way of doing these things, which I'll explain one day. But for now, I just want to talk about how great this is. This is actually the second time I'm using this primer, and this was the previous primer I used was Arbonne, and I had never found anything that competed with Arbonne, but this is becoming my new favorite. It's my nude Huda Beauty palette because I'm obsessed with it, but I want to switch it up because I haven't done anything like different other than that palette in a hot minute. And I actually, crap, I dropped my lashes. Actually wanted to do the Naked Heat. So this is supposed to be, this hasn't been out. It's been out for a while, but the new Naked Cherry one is the one that I want, the new one. But I need to take a break from some makeup. I just, need to save some money a little bit. So, but for now, Naked Heat is going to be my new favorite. Sephora had an amazing sale, so needless to say, I got this palette for $5. This is a $54 palette, and I've got it for $5. And not going into that because it's like a lot of different things, but I just want to see how this comes out. And your girl likes to save a buck, so she's going to use her Urban Decay Original Eyeshadow Primer because it's a sample. So instead of using the new one that I just got, I'm going to use this sample. Hopefully it fits still. So I just put it on the lid here. And then I always like to put a little under here as well because I like to put the shadow under my eye as well. I think it looks cute, super cute. I used to do that when I was a teenager and everybody was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then it became cute. And so I'm digging this shade. I have lighting, but it's either too bright or too dark. But it's very smoky. It is what it says. It's like fire. So I used a couple of different shades. So I used Ounce as a nice base. I used Lumbre. I don't really know what that says, but it's like got a nice shimmer to it. And then I used Enfuego. So I really liked how they paired together. Let me see if I can get. I give the Naked Heat palette definitely a 10 because I love colors. I really don't think that I would ever say something was crappy because I always do my research before I buy it, but the color I'm really loving, and I think it just blends very well together using multiple colors. So primer, that eye primer, and I didn't know that how important that was till recently. It changes the game, so it just keeps that pigment all day long. I've consistently used the Arbonne foundation. I've actually been using this since I became an Arbonne consultant. I haven't been doing it recently as much, but I think that it's really important to find a foundation that works for you. Every brand is different, but I like Arbonne. It's vegan, cruelty-free. It's not oily. It blends really well with my skin. It's reasonably priced. So I look pale right now just because I haven't blended anything yet. I found that over the years I've done my different stages. I used to do my foundation first. Now I do my eyeshadow first because I realize that doing the foundation after is better in the fact that you're not going to get any of that eyeshadow residue in the foundation on your face, and kind of tends to make it look clumpy. So I do it before. And then I love to use my Becca under eye. So it's just under eye primer, and it's supposed to, kind of depuff. So I love the Laura Mercier Bake. So I just put my concealer on, and then I just touch this underneath. Again, I know I have the eyeshadow under my eyelid, but for some reason I just can manage without messing it up, which is good. But just baking it a little bit, and then I like to leave this on for about 10 minutes, go do something else, maybe my lipstick, kind of pair color, and then I let it sit and soak in. And again, never did baking before either. Didn't realize how much it kind of helps to create no lines under the eye, because concealer can get cakey and then it starts to show lines, and then it's like, oh god, looks gross. So I'm a huge onto the lips. I have put on some Sephora liner, which I have different shades. I put on whatever this one is, but I use the Buxom first because the Buxom is a glossy lip plumper. So with lip plumper, of course it doesn't last all day, but I like the glossy look of it that does last. And then I actually like to use the lip liner across my lips as well as a primer for my lipstick. And I really like the mattes. So I'm going to use Major Matte. This is by Sleek Makeup. Probably just got this as a sample, but I love it. So they paired really nice together, give a really nice color, and then mattes stay, and that's why I like mattes. But done baking, so then I just kind of blend in with any brush. Love my unicorn brushes. Okay. Alright, and obviously you can tell it still doesn't match the color of my foundation, but that is okay. That's the way I like it. And then I'll take this and I'll actually just pat it down lightly into the under eye. So I think I've avoided doing a tutorial, not because I don't love makeup. I could sit here and do this shit all day, but it's timely. And on my weekends, it's hard for me to like find the time to dedicate to do this. but I'm having so much fun that I think I want to actually make a YouTube channel. And I've always wanted to do that. I just haven't dedicated the time to it. And I'm tired of not dedicating the time to the things that I love. So I'm going to get my shit together and do it. And then Hoola is my favorite kind of bronzer that I like to put everywhere, because right now I look pale. I look sickly. I look like I need to get a tan or get out in the sun. I really avoid going to the beach just because I'm self-conscious, just because I've gained some weight. Obviously the holidays, California made me fat, I'll be honest, first one to tell you, but goals are happening. So in the process of getting my shit straight, getting my hot meme body back, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep looking fabulous with my makeup. And fuck the haters. But anyways, this is my color after. Not so pale. And I think that us girls should be more open about shit like that. Like, we're all a little self-conscious. But I still know I'm a hot-ass bitch. I'm a bad bitch. And makeup makes me better. But without it, I'm cute too. Tarte is my favorite blush. It's very vibrant, but not like in a, okay, you look like you have too much makeup kind of way. And it blends really well with my skin tone, but it gives me that nice shimmer as well. So it's got its shimmer in it. Now, we're getting to the highlighter, which is my favorite part. So, Tarte, I'm becoming a huge fan of as of recently. So, these are obviously a sample, and I fell in love. Radiance Drops, which is another word for highlighter, basically. So what I like to do is I like to give my nose a nice little shimmer, and then I put it in between my eyebrows, and then I actually put it above the arches of my brow, okay? And then I put some on my chin, and I actually put some on my cheeks. Now, a lot of people like to put it under the foundation, which is fine too, but me myself, today I just felt like being extra not glittery, but I want it to show, you know? So if you're looking for a not so vibrant highlighter, still use the raindrop highlighter, but I keep getting cut off. But not bad for my first tutorial, huh? I think I'm doing pretty good. Anyways, but if you're not looking for something so vibrant, do it under the foundation, and then it doesn't show so much. But as you can see, it has a nice shimmer, and I actually like the way that it looks over the foundation. I think it gives like a nice little sexy, subtle kind of look. But second favorite place to put it, right here. So instead of putting the eyeshadow there, I actually use this under the eyebrow. So above the arch and under the eyebrow, because it gives it a nice shimmer as well. All right. That's that glow up. Now, a lot of girls really like eyeliner. I've just never been an eyeliner fan. I don't really know why. I just don't think I need it. I don't think it's necessary. It's cute, but it's just not for me. So with that being said, I'm just gonna get this excess off my fingers. I'm gonna go straight to the lashes. So huge fan of lashes. House of Lashes. I've got Lily Lashes, and I've got Lashaholic, which came in my Boxy Charms, which I'm dying to try. But it's just a day where I'm gonna hang out with my man, so I don't need to go that hardcore. You know, it's a Sunday. And of course my Ardell Wispies. So these are kind of my dailies. But I think for today, I'm gonna go with the torn between actually doing my own, you know, lashes with mascara, because I don't like to wear lashes all the time. This is actually amazing. Superhero also came in my Boxy Charm box. These make my lashes so long, my natural lashes. So I think I'm actually gonna skip the eyelash falsies today and just go straight for the mascara. So yeah, no falsies today. It's new, so obviously it's going to be a little bit extra liquidy and chunky, not chunky, but it's going to be too much. So what I like to do to kind of not have so much product on my eyelashes, I'll just do one swoop up on it. And then to break it up, I'm actually going to use the old brush on my art bun because this is gone, unfortunately. This actually made my lashes really long until this one. So this one kind of is my new favorite because it does even better than the Arbonne one. Sorry, Arbonne. Traitor. But, I mean, these to me are better than falsies. I mean, look at that. That is fantastic. So I have to come out to my living room for better lighting. But this is the finished look. And I just like to spray it with my Urban Decay De-Sleek. So this is for people with oily skin. So it's just a finishing spray, but it's one for oily skin. So I was using the Sephora one, but I happen to like this one better. All right, so you just spray it on your face and you're done. And I'm really excited because this has been so much fun. I'm definitely going to finish putting these up on my YouTube channel, which I'm going to start today. So this is going to happen all the time. So if you guys enjoyed watching me do this makeup, again, this is just a simple going out to my boyfriend day, but I do have some other really fun palettes. My Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes have a lot of color in them. So if you love watching makeup tutorials, hopefully you will like watching mine. Stay tuned.